If for an English speaker it's easy to understand that ragazzo is a masculine noun because ragazzo means boy and ragazza is a feminine noun because ragazza means girl, probably it may sound strange to think that even libro or zaino, book or backpack, are masculine. And for example, palla and isola, ball and island, are feminine. Yes, because all Italian nouns have a gender. They are masculine or they are feminine. The neuter gender does not exist in Italian. And this is extremely important because the gender determines the article, for example, you choose, the form of the adjective. If you want to say like beautiful, like boy, you write un ragazzo bello, and you choose un and you choose bello because ragazzo is masculine. If you say a beautiful girl, you write una ragazza bella, and you choose una and you choose bella because ragazza is feminine. So you have to do exactly the same thing with all the other nouns. So for example, if you want to say a beautiful book, you know that libro is masculine, so you have to choose the right article in front of libro, and is un, because libros simply start with a consonant, un libro, and then you put bello, because libro is masculine. Zaino is masculine, so you have to choose uno, because uno must be placed in front of nouns starting with a Z. So uno, zaino, and you put bello because zaino is masculine. Same thing you have to do with a feminine. So if you have palla, what is the article in front of palla? It's going to be una, because a beautiful ball. A is una in this case because palla is a feminine noun started with a consonant, and it would be bella. Isola is a feminine noun but starts with a vowel, so instead of una you have to use una with the apostrophe and you put bella. So you see how important it is to know the gender of the nouns. All nouns, even objects, even ideas, they have a gender in Italian. Now, you don't have to memorize all the nouns and their gender. There are rules, and the main rule tells you that nouns ending in o are masculine. So, for example, quadro, libro, divano, and so on. And now ending in a are feminine. Palla, isola, sedia, finestra, and so on. There are other nouns and they end in a. In this case, they can be masculine or they can be feminine. Unfortunately, in this case, there's not like an exact rule that tells you exactly if a noun is feminine or if a noun is masculine, but there are few things that it will help you. For example, all the nouns ending in zione, like for example nazione, ending in sione, like for example occasione. So you see nation, occasion, or even giorne, region, in Italian regione, are feminine. And also nouns ending in tudine. So, for example, in Italian, abitudine, habit, gratitudine, gratitude, moltitudine, multitude. So it's easy to remember they are feminine. Okay? For all the other nouns, if you have to choose, I will go with masculine. But if you see zione, sione, gione, tudine, you know that they are feminine noun. Definitely, you know, for example, I'm not talking here about objects anymore, but I go back to people. All the names ending in ore are masculine. Dottore, attore, all the names ending in trice, for example, are feminine. Pittrice, attrice, scrittrice, and so on. But we are talking now about object or ideas noun. So all the others ending in a, if you have to like choose between masculine and feminine, just choose masculine. Okay, then there are few little exceptions in some way. There are a few nouns ending in a that they are masculine. Actually, they don't end in a, but they end in ma and in ta. And they are nouns of Greek origin. Just memorize them. 3 nouns, easy. Clima, problema, and pianeta. Climate, problem, planet. So you will say un clima, un problema, un pianeta, because even if they end in na, they are masculine in Italian. Now, there are abbreviated nouns that you have to keep in mind because, for example, a word like moto, auto, bici, in this case you have an I at the end, are just the short version of other words. Motocicletta, auto, automobile, bicicletta, and then we have also photo, fotografia, and cinema, cinematografo. So all these nouns are short nouns, short version of other nouns. Moto for motocicletta. Motocicletta is feminine, so even moto is feminine. So you say una moto, okay? Auto is the short word for automobile. Now, automobile is feminine, unfortunately, is feminine. It's ending in a, you have to memorize that it's feminine. So auto is the short version of it, so it's feminine. So you have to say un'automobile, and if you write with an apostrophe because auto is feminine. Bici is the short version of bicicletta. Bicicletta, bicycle, is feminine, so bici, bike, is feminine. Una bici. Photo, same thing, short version of fotografia, that is feminine, so photo is feminine as well, so it will be una photo. Cinema, strange, this is, it looks like clima, problema, and pianeta, and you can remember like that, but actually is masculine, not because it's a noun of Greek origin, but because it's the short version of another word, cinematographo, that is masculine. So that's why cinema is masculine. So un cinema. Last case we have nouns that they are not originally Italian, but they are coming from other languages, and the majority of them are coming from English. So every time that you see an English noun used in Italy, like film, bar, etc., sport, they are all masculine. So all the nouns coming from another language are considered masculine in Italian. So will be un film bello, un bar bello, if you like to use bello, uno, because it starts with the S plus consonant, sport bello.